Now, many of you, each and every week on Tuesday, you'll know that we get to see the NEV insurance registration coming from some of our favorite EV stocks like Nio. And I see on the screen from the period which started last week on the 8th to the 14th of July, Nio Sold total NEV insurance registrations of around 3,400. Now, this is much lower than the 5,400 insurance registrations we received from the first week of this month, which therefore means that total accumulative insurance registrations from the 1st to the 14th it's around 8,800. This is a pretty good decent figure, which I still have no doubt that Nio, come the 1st of August, when they announce their July deliveries, they will announce over 20,000 deliveries, because this is what we saw in fact even last month. I mean, though Nio for the first 2 weeks saw lower insurance registrations, we saw them getting to a record breaking monthly deliveries, which is something that I also expect to see this month. And the reason being that is because so many of the big financial institutions have been confirming that Nio has been receiving an average of 5,000 orders on a weekly basis, which though they have cut some incentives last week, I still believe that the strong orders that Nio received on a weekly basis is going to continue going, because though Nio did cut some incentive on their battery swap or on free battery swaps, we are still seeing Nio implementing some discounts on their vehicles when they sell to their consumers, which is something that is pretty exciting. And I think it will make Nio to remain with the strong orders even going in the months ahead. So I'm happy, I'm pretty excited, though to some others this 3,400 might be low, but look at what happened last month. We saw insurance registrations coming below 4,000 for the first 2 weeks, which was something that was not pretty good. But regardless of that, we saw Nio reporting record-breaking deliveries, and that is the deliveries of 21,209. So there is a possibility that we see Nio delivering once again record-breaking deliveries come end of this month. There is someone that, after I did a video, I think yesterday, if not 2 days ago, indicated that the rumor says that the Nio target is over 25,000, which I look forward to that. In fact, if we get that, I think it will be pretty amazing. But we have not received any confirmation, of course. Those are just rumors. But the way Nio has been reporting these good deliveries, I don't think that it's out of the way, because no one expected Nio to sell 21,209 vehicles for the month of June, and therefore seeing it coming, it was something that was a shock, a surprise to all of the people, or to most people or Nio stockholders, which is something that is pretty exciting. And it makes me want to think that even this month we might get the shock of our lives and Nio reporting over the 25,000 deliveries. It's possible. I mean, they've ramped up their production. You will know that Nio had said and confirmed that they have upgraded some of their production lines in preparation of their sub-brand, which is something that, of course, with that in the mind, I think it is possible that even the production for the Nio cars would have also increased, which is why they are able to sell as many vehicles, because after Nio reported over 20,500 for the month of May, they said that they've done their best. That is what they can sell or produce in a month, which is something that seeing them delivering over 21,000, it just meant one thing, and that is Nio has upgraded even the production for Nio, and therefore we can expect more deliveries also coming from Nio. So I'm happy, I'm excited. 8,800 is where Nio is currently sitting at in terms of the total cumulative deliveries. As you know, that first week Nio sold 5,400 or so insurance registrations of around 5,400, with this week having 3,400, which when you combine the two, they give us around 8,800. Yes, these insurance registrations exclude the European sales, but they do give us a guidance on what we can expect. Some people don't want these figures to be reported, whilst some others are reporting. And I told you that the reason why I still report is because there are some people that, because I've been giving them these updates, these figures, they always try to ask how the numbers look like, which is why I've decided that I'm gonna continue also reporting insurance registrations as though they may not give us their actual sales of Nio, but they do give a guidance, a hint of what we might expect in the month. Otherwise, with all that, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Do your own due diligence before you buy Nio. Increase your holdings, because this stock can be quite volatile. Yesterday we saw it finish the day down around 5%, which shows you the volatility that you will find onto this stock. But one thing that I don't understand by the Nio retail investor is that Nio can go up 15% maybe in 2 days, 3 days, but it comes down 6% or even 7% in a single day. Then they start complaining about why is Nio stock coming down after Nio has reported pretty decent deliveries or good news, with the good news that you just gave us. But the answer is simple. There are those that of course are shorting the stock, and there are some of the news that they can happen in China and have an impact onto almost all the Chinese stocks, which is what I said exactly like yesterday, that part of the reason why most of the Chinese stocks were down yesterday was because of the GDP figures, which came lower than what analysts expected. I think that was part of the reason why we saw most of the Chinese stocks not doing that well. So do your own due diligence. I mean, if Nio's fundamentals are growing, I personally think there is no need for you to sell the stock. But again, it's your money, you make your choice. These are just my opinions at the end of the day, but I believe that Nio will be a long-term winner. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds will definitely be rewarded. So it is important that you do your own DD so that at least you don't get to panic sell when you see sharp falls, sharp drops, as some of you have realized that you get to panic. And maybe it's because you put some money, which is understandable, but I think the more you do some due diligence on the stock, the less you will panic when you see sharp falls, but rather take those sharp falls as opportunities to scoop more shares. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.